Test 1, 2. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Carlingford Bowling Club this morning. This is going to be an amazing game between Darren Morrison, my mate Darren Morrison, and his partner. So I'm just sorting out that Zelko Chabara against Brett Spur and Ben Winther. It's they're big names, frankly. Platinum players, champions of our sport and in New South Wales. I'm Benny Two Shoes. That is not the right scoreboard. That one is on YouTube Live Sports. And just while I sort myself out here, I think this is going well. These guys are having their roll-up. All right, that's about as close to the right line as I could get that camera, but that's all right. So there's Daz and Brett there. Yeah, club pairs. Important day. So this is the semi-final. The other game next door, and I'll try to keep you informed on that too, is Sean Nelson and Hemi Palmer, absolute champion of bloke Hemi, against Nathan Malloy and Lee Trethowan. And that's another huge combination. What a club this is. What a place to be. All right. The pathway to here. So the quarterfinals last week. Sean Nelson, Hemi Palmer beat James McPhee and Peter Svensson. Svensson, that's a good name. And looked like a couple of. Oh, that's right. Spur and Winther got through. From a forfeit. That's a shame. And Darren Morrison and Zelko Chabara beat Donald McFarlane and Ryan Percy. So it's been a trip to get here for this club. And the skipper's going down for their final roll-up now. Now, Big Daz was my, like I said, my boss when I first started working at Bowls Australia back in the day. Lovely man, great bowler, very good bowls administrator. Where are we? We are live. We're happy. Just checking everything out. It's been a while. I've never been here before, so this is a really nice club. Actually, because I'm here so early, I haven't been inside yet. But yeah, really cool place. And like I said, we should be in for a ripper of a day. And sorry if I'm just being a bit sketchy right now. I'm just trying to share this to make sure everyone can watch it. So, no platinum pennant this week. Oh, Garrett, 200. G'day, mate, from Scotland. Glad you're here. Good start to the morning for everyone. Well, morning here, evening over there, clearly. Still hoping to get over there next year, actually. Just one-man band at the moment. Here, so just give me a sec. As I find my post, there it is. Lord. All right. First end. Away we go. It's an interesting morning this morning. They woke up and could hear this voice echoing through my through the window at my sister's house where I was staying last night. And I thought, geez, I know that bloke. I know that voice very, very well. And it turned out it was Matty Harris, who is on the YouTube live sports team announcing from a running competition. I dead set thought I was hallucinating. Benny Winther leading off. Great shot, Zelko. Interesting colour bowls, those, actually. Pretty bright where I'm sitting, to be honest, so I'm having a little trouble seeing. You guys will have a far better view than me at the moment. Even it's very bright. The sun will rise up over me soon and I should be able to see a bit better, but I'll give you the best view I can, as always. Oh, I'm just running into that one. So 2 shorties each, 2 on the jack. Sorry, 1 on the jack each, 1 short each. Pretty decent start. Now, I will tell you as well, while it's stinking hot right now, it's probably jumping into the late 20s as far as temperature, and it's only 20 to 10 in the morning. It is humid as you've ever seen. And not just that, but there is rain all around us. It's smashed down when I arrived this morning. Looks like bright sunshine right now. That certainly hasn't been that way all day. Morning, Gus. Stephen Crickstolitis, my wonderful uncle. We had a good win yesterday in our pennant game. Spur looking to move something around, I think. Yep, just punched it through. Exposed the jack a little more. It's a really good shot. Yeah, had a good time putting on the Husky colours yesterday and getting out there. I really had a great time. Even if you on my socials and you saw, I made the little video of our team. We're doing pretty well, Husky Hounds. That's a good spot, Daz. Well done. Probably a second shot even. So Zelko holding in the middle. Great shot. That's just absolutely perfect, Benny Winther. I didn't see him being able to do that at all. That's just magic. What a draw. Yeah, Garrett, mate, if you coming over, just send me a message. I'll arrange to meet you somewhere if you want. We can go have a game together. If you get over here, I'd love it. We'll have a bit of fun. Well, that's very, very nice. It clears the way a bit for Daz, for his partner. I'll get that in a second, Gus. Oh, around. Can he do it again? Not quite. He's just jumped in front of Zelko's bowl there at the front. Daz having a look, seeing if they're touching, seeing if that's touching Jack. And he's considering, I'd suggest, getting under Benny Winther's colourful zebra bowls. I quite like those bowls, by the way, at the front. Cracking eggs the call. Try to get to Benny Winther's bowl. Oh, very nice. So Gus there in the comments, Stephen Crick just saying, and still no chips on my bowls despite attempts from someone who drives at speeds that would give him a speeding ticket on the roads. Mate. Good morning, yeah, should be a good one. I agree. Great players. On both rinks, actually. You see them next door as well. So we'll be skipping across to rink 2 this afternoon. I hope I laid out enough cable. Yeah, should be right. Oh, bump and get across. He had a couple of options there. Nice and tight in there. Just listen to what they're saying. He's saying, yeah, give it a good hit. So here comes a big one. Oh, bump under, nearly. Very close, but that'll be one to the Spur side after the first end. Traditional bowls, New South Wales rules, of course, for this one, as it is a pathway to a state championship, or to champion of champions, in fact. Juice. Oh, but smashing. Oh, very nice. Actually heard that result this morning. I was watching the women's Asian Cup final last night. If we're talking about the Rabbits versus the Tigers there, yes. Oh, well done. Oof. Very good. Certainly better than the shorter ones. Yeah, fair start again. Usable front bowls. Back bowls are the better ones, of course. Skipper's head down again. One of the joys of pairs, of course, is when you're a skip, you're not just playing skip, you're playing second as well. It's just under the line a bit there. Maybe a bit more turny than perhaps they're expecting. Oh, bump into that one does. It's actually promoted it to. Is there a likely favourite here? It's a good question. Probably on paper, the combination of Spur and Winther is probably more likely, you'd say. However, not really. They're all very powerful and competent in what they do here. Know the club very well. Oh, yep. Bumps his own in and now has a couple. But I know Benny Winther's been playing very well in Pennant. And in Platinum. And so is Brett Spur. Amazing bowlers. As a combination, Daz also in that team. I don't know about Zelko, I haven't looked. So yeah, it's hard to pick, to be honest. Oh, that's a great bowl. This is the quality I'm talking about. Beautiful bowl. Feeling a bit knackered this morning already. Early morning, bump. In goes Zelko, cuts it down to 2. Was 3. Come on, don't do that to me. Daz hanging around at the head, leaving Brett Spur to wander up by himself. Good view down there, down to the other end there. You can see what's in front of him. What is fun is like I said, I'd not been here before today. And off the back of the green there on the right-hand side, you actually it's at the top of a hill. You get a really good view down the valley, and I don't even know what suburb that is that way. Spurr, very close, but another good catching position with 2 of Zelko's bowls. Darren Morrison, Chabara team bowls at the very back, and Daz with a target. Yes, I'll get on that in a sec. Daz just bumping into his own. Yeah, no, I'm booked. I'm going. End of June. I've got a huge June. It's so weird because it's winter right now. Frankly, it's in there, so it's a bit weird to have a lot of bookings. I'll be heading, by the looks of things, out to Cowra, and then back to. I'll be doing a couple of trips out there with the fuel prices the way they're at the moment. That's going to be entertaining. It is what it is. Here he comes. Great shot. 1, 2, and 3. Wow, what a morning. Yeah, this is about what I expected. If he doesn't hit anything, he's trying to cut it down. He actually get a bit of turn that side. So that's 3 to Spur. Spur and Winther. Taking them to 4, apologies, after 2 ends. As everyone who's playing bowls knows, though, they're going to drop them. You're going to drop that kind of thing, drop it early. So you can see we're at the top of the hill in the background. They're building some of those, some units and some new accommodation there in Carlingford. It's an interesting little suburb. Like I said, I'd not actually come out this way much before, and yeah, good joint. Why would you not come out here? What a club. Synthetic at the back and green out the back. Another one down the bottom behind the camera. As camera's pretty much sitting in a hedge at the moment, and behind that hedge is another green. It's a fair way lower than this one. Oh, great shot. Well done, Zelko. Touched it twice, in fact. Oh, what's the jack? Oh, geez, yeah, nailed it. Great shot. Winther. What a ripper. Oh, and another great shot. Zelko, 2 touches and holding 2. Bowls. He's played the weight to do that. It's fairly just a metre over. Like I said, they're getting a lot of turn, which I didn't expect either. It's a beautiful green. You can see where I'm sitting there, the landscaping group tent over in the top left of your screen at the moment. Bump. Yeah, and yeah, so I'm sitting over there and under this cover because I needed it because it was raining like anything this morning, and bumped him over. In fact, so it's 3 now to Morrison and Zelko. Anyway, what I'm trying to say is they've taken off about a rink where I'm sitting for a seating viewing area, which is really good. And Dundas Valley, thanks, Robo. There is the valley down next to us. So I've got a message there from Clive Robertson. He does look a little bit like Don McKenzie from St George's Basin, does Daz Morrison. It's very good. Oh, Darren Morrison's in a protective spot there. 3 at the moment to Zelko Morrison. They want it. It's a good way to come back after a couple of ends. And Vince Calabrese, welcome, watching from Leppington as always. Good on you, mate. Spurr, a lot more aggressive, lots of intent in this, has cracked two of Zelko's bowls out, leaving Darren Morrison behind, but also leaving the jack exposed, which is obviously the purpose of his shot. Oh, sorry, that was Benny Winther. Ugh, silly boy. Can play those shots well. Turn around, have a look. He's playing the other hand now. And it might be a little aggressive again. Pump Daz out. He's got 3. Hit that one. He can do anything. Oh, nearly right on and got the jack, which would have been replay worthy, in fact. As I said, a hot, sweaty, sticky day, uncomfortable for the players. Oh, that's right. I had one of the guys yesterday ask me to update them on the speed of the green, so I'll get a stop you out the next end and I'll let you know. That's well under. You can see the intent. He knocks Zelko up. Oh, and around, in fact. That kind of spun sideways. Just under, that's all he needs, Daz. Yeah, that's a very, might count. Run through. Yeah, it doesn't look like it counts, I think was the word. Does just need a little more weight. It's interesting he's playing that hand. I think it may have gone the other way, but both of he's there to promote, I guess. Touch his own and run on. Not quite. And he went with the magic fingers. Yep, got the 3. And that's a big way to make a comeback after 3 ends and 4 shots down. Very nice. All right, stopwatch. So as he delivers now, it's about the right length for a measure too. I think we usually measure over 27 metres. That someone may be able to tell me differently. Let's wait for his ball to stop. About 14 seconds, which is really surprising after, like I said, after the amount of water we've had this morning, rain last night, and rain all week here as well, they're telling me. And the thunderstorms that came through this place yesterday, my goodness. We were very lucky down in playing at Chabara, lovely club down there at Chabara, that we watched the storms just kind of go both sides of us. So we had bright sunshine, but there was clearly a lot of lightning and thunder everywhere, and then it came up and hit Sydney. So smashing down in here. Zelko to the back twice. Yeah, brilliant. Just brilliant. Benny Winther, legend. Just brilliant. Playing a good game. These leads, is the real competition at the moment. These Skip's obviously bashing things around, trying to improve the heads and whatnot. But geez, the draw bowling of the 2 leads so far is the feature. Daz onto the jack and moves it. Great shot. Lovely umpire here has just gone and ordered me a coffee. She's a gem. Oh, very close. Oop, a lot of conversation happening there. I like the conversation. He said, come around here, try to draw in around it. If you run into it, bad luck. And that's kind of what happened. But tell you what, he's got the split on there now. Hit the front one first on the inside. It'll take both out. Darren, Spurr will see that and try to cover, I'd suggest. Or wants to get Darren Morrison. Oof. Yep. It was either cover and count, or just cover there. That was the two options for Spur, and he played it very nicely. That's Zelko Chabara there. I think definitely the first time I've heard his name at the draw. Great shot. Pretty close as I look over the head. It looks a bit different on the screen, I guess. So I think 1 or 2. Oh, Benny just running past slightly. They're still looking for Daz's bowl at the back. It's that blue one. It's, I think, second shot. Good instructions there from Darren Morrison. Like I said, experienced player. Oh, great shot. Next door, the great man, Hemi Palmer's down 4 shots, actually. And we'll see what goes on there. That'll be interesting to watch as well. Good blocker, Brett. His teammate yells out Penny Winther. They're having fun out here. All right, Darren Morrison. Bit of intent in this shot. Wants to miss the front. Oh. So that last one was meant to be a bit of a blocker. He just drew a shot. They're all still chuckling about that. They've just said throw down another blocker. So the shot at the moment, the backest black and white bowl there, it's just sitting next to that. It's between that and Brett Spurr's last bowl. He hits his own bowl here. He's not going to turn through enough. And it's only 1. I thought it looked like 2 to me from here, but I'm still a fair way from it. So, yeah, well. Camera just spins and turns, and we go again. Update the scoreboard, 5-3 after 4 ends. So far, surprisingly, I haven't had to move the camera. They're playing the same length. Surprisingly, quite quiet Carlingford Bowling Club at the moment. It's a quiet suburb. You just hear a little bit of traffic noise as you'd expect in the city. I know we've got, as I said, people from overseas watching as well. So I'll try to explain where Carlingford is in relation to Sydney City itself. So it's kind of northwest. So if you go up, just watching the lead bowls here, a bit short there, Benny Winther at the end. Oh, you're a goddess. Thank you so much. And they're just talking to the umpire who just came over and handed me a coffee. Bless her. So out west of Sydney, sort of directly west, is Parramatta. And from Parramatta, if you head almost directly north, you'll end up here. So pretty close to directly north, I guess. Parramatta, yeah. So Pennant Hills, that area. It's a really, really cool part of the world. A really up and coming suburb. It's obviously got a really good centre which is, as always, around our towns, usually the bowling club. Heart of every country town, I can tell you. A bit loose here at this end. Around the place, and we thank them very much. And then on the top left of the screen, under the YouTube Live Sports logo, you'll see an advertisement there for my favourite charity. It's a bowling charity. They look after military, ex-military, and first responders. It's just a group of people that have shared experience, coming together and supporting each other, looking after each other. They're really building at the moment, and get onto them. I'll plug them probably on my socials at some point. They're having a competition down at Club Dandenong very shortly, next month, I think. And you should definitely sign up and get into that. Go find you, great charity. Yeah, Robo just telling me exactly where it is. Yeah, it's I love it here at the moment. As far as it goes, it's really, like I said, really quite quiet. Interesting. And I'll go have a look around at the club soon. This is very good, Zelko. So that's 2 to Morrison and Zelko. Yeah, it's lovely quiet place. Oh, Benny Winther. He's been drawing well. That's brilliant. Oh, just bumped his. Daz just said to draw a toucher. Sitting that one out there, I think, has now made that very difficult to get to. There's a little window there, but geez, you have to be precise to get through it. On the right side now for Morrison, for Darren to get into. Brett Spur, yep, been told to run into there. He's expecting something to come through and move things. Oh, wants it to come back and around a little more. Yeah, pretty good. Like he's lining up fairly big. Yeah, it's quite an aggressive track. Wants that window. Can bash Zelko's bowls there up. Bang, and he has. Not quite far enough. However, he has then opened that side up to smash through there and get rid of Benny Winther's bowl and get 3. Carmen Plaza, good morning, my friend. Good to see you online this morning. Question is, can he go clean? That's what I expected. Hasn't had much luck with his drives at the moment so far. However, absolutely no reason this won't come off. So if it sounds like I'm being a bit quiet this morning, it's because I'm actually set up right in front of the players and it is quiet. So I don't want to be disturbing anyone. Needs a little hook. Needs to get under Zelko. Oh, he's hit him sideways. Unfortunate. Good effort, Darren Morrison. There's clearly one to Ben Winther. We start again. 6-3 after 5 ends. 21 end game. and very regular with the length. I haven't had to move my cameras at all. It's making it very convenient for me. It's lovely. In that shot, you can see the, I'll just go back to the head, but you can see the clouds in the background building. Still bright sunshine where we are, but it will get a bit messy later on, I think. Just trying to look at the radar now just to give you an idea. We always say sailors and bowlers talk about the weather a lot. Probably golfers too, but God, I started looking at my own area down south. That's very, very nice, Benny Winther. No, it looks pretty clear all the way around. Certainly some rain, patchy rain down in towards the city, but it's all coming from the east. Maybe something coming across very shortly. It'll only be light though. Spurr and these bright green and gold bowls. Sitting around the back, very nice is the call, considering that's a little target sitting next little shelf there for Daz to hit, or any of the players to hit and move Jack around. This looks very, very good. It will turn in. Depends on weight, and that's a magic bowl. Darren Morrison sucks it away nicely in behind Benny Winther's bowl. That's great. Bump, smack, yeah. What a shot. Absolutely perfectly weighted. Absolutely perfect. I'm going to watch that again. That was crack, bang, and down. That is absolutely top notch. And Darren Morrison then puts it back, which we missed. Good bowling, both the skippers. Love to see it. Daz marking his own bowl there. Where are you, Zelko? Oh, jeez. Yeah, that was the question was pretty much which way do I go? What's the danger? And Daz just says, go that way, hit me, Jack goes across to us. If not, you'll end up in exactly that spot, another catching position. So still one to Darren Morrison. It's going to be hard to move. Spurr playing on the other hand, looking to hit Benny Winther, looking to hit his own bowl. And then on to Darren Morrison and clear. That's exactly very close. I was about to say it's exactly what he's done, but no, not quite. A great effort. That's 5-2. 5-2 next door. Hemi Palmer down by 3 shots. They've done 5 ends. We've done 5, going along at about the same pace. Zelko can do, oh, well, bit of luck. Bounce Jack off Benny Winther's bowl and across to his own as the bright sunshine pops out again from behind the dark grey clouds above us. Clad up, bang, things went everywhere. going on? Looks like I may have dropped the internet, guys. If you're still online, that'll be good, but the internet seems to have just fallen apart. I don't know why. I'll keep you informed. Hopefully it's still there. I'm just checking. Yeah, still there. All good. Wants this to move on quickly. Morrison still holding shot. Oh, close. Very nice, Spurr. Foot or two was the call just to move the jack back, get touched as. Now this side's been, thanks Carmen. Yeah, looks like it's still going. Chugging away. This side has been turning fairly heavily. He's got the jack and moved it a couple of feet, which is what he wanted, but it just didn't carry. But it will be a multiple. 4 shots. Puts them in the lead all of a sudden, Morrison and Chabara. And interesting about that, out of the 6 ends, they've won 2 of them, and they're leading. Just asking what length to play. So it brings the mat up a fair way. We'll see where Jack ends up. Whether I have to move this camera at all, the answer is yeah, a little bit. It's gone back a little. Lovely. Oop, that was the wrong idea. There we go. He's put that one back. Jake McHutchinson, good morning. Good to see you on, and thanks everyone for joining us here on YouTube Live Sports for your Sunday morning entertainment while you're sitting around. Oof, good touch. Waiting for the rain to stop or whatever you'd like. Gets his little bit of chalk. Crossing again. Happy slaps with everyone. Good on you, Jake. You're watching from a very sunny Yamba. Lovely part of the world. Great club up there too. Shout out to Jason Pinnock if he's up there and listening. Another one of my old Bowls Australia mates. Up a little bit of sun protection on this monitor while I'm sitting here. Yeah, shot does. What's he done? Just a bit short, that's all. Spur just needs to get past, as and has. 3. Darren just, well, his weight was really good. Maybe just not the not enough grass to stick it around. Like I said, around that side of the rink is really turning towards the middle. And Brett Spur's just good enough to get in there. So holding 4. One recovering the 4 they just dropped, I'd suggest. Ran past. Did many good things. Oh, great shot. It's on fire, Benny. Be the best player on so far on this rink. Certainly the one I'm going to be keeping an eye on. He's the match winner. Potentially, if they get through, he'll be the one. Ugh. Looking to move things up. He's got all the best backs now, has Zelko. Once again, another one, another great shot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 probably. So don't expect anything but intent once again. Vicious intent. All the way around onto that one and set is a very good shot. It might even be second. Two. There you go. So my net keeps dropping out, does it, mate? Yeah, it's gone. Bugger. All right, guys, so I'm just going to be checking some connection speeds. Yeah, internet's not great out here in Northwest Sydney. Anyone in the government out there listening, and I doubt it, get onto it, would you? So I'll just be quiet for a sec, guys. I'm just going to try to sort my internet out. Don't know what's going on. All right, so you got rid of that. Yeah, I don't like it. Sorry, guys, I'm on the wrong camera too. So I didn't actually see the result of that end, but it is 7-8. So Spur got 8. So he got 2 out of that. 8-7 on 7. Third of the way through the game. I like to divide my games into thirds. See what's going on with my internet. So I had this problem out at Northmead last time, and Northmead's fairly close to here. Just hopeless. Yeah, that's terrible. Not much more than 50 megabits a second. Out at Cowra, I was getting over 500. Well done, Benny Winther, as that goes through. Upload speeds are a disgrace. All right, that makes sense. Wow. I'm getting woody. I'll put that there. Talking to myself, sorry guys, I shouldn't do that while I'm on the stream, but We've got to figure out a way to fix this, don't I? All right, let's try again. So apologies, everyone, for the horrible internet. Doing my very best. Here he comes, Brett Spur, crack and set. Number 2, 2 shots. That's great bowling. Oh, and Darren Morrison replaces it, touches Jack back. That's just golden. What a pair of shots. The skipper's absolutely astounding. Guys, I'm just going to go quiet for a second. I need to go and find out some. No, I can see that. Thanks, Gus. Yeah, but yeah, thanks, Craig. You're right about that too. You can change the settings on your screen. So I'm just going to go and see if I can sort something out for that. Enjoy the bowls. I'll wait till the end of this end. Wait till this end finishes. No, wait. We'll go do it now. Won't be long. All right, I'm back just in time to watch Spurry just miss that shot. The call was clear it. See what this says. It's connected to the club internet now. I'll see if it holds on. All right, the end of this end, I'm going to try to switch the connection over to the club internet, which looks pretty good. And hope the feed doesn't drop out. If it goes crazy, we'll figure it out, but it shouldn't. Bang and through, Daz. That's pretty good. I don't know if it counts, but probably holding a few here, in fact. One shot to Darren Morrison. Big turnaround. We're holding a bunch there. Having a good chat. I can't quite hear what they're saying. They're right in front of me, but walks backwards up to the back up to the mat. Keeping an eye down the line. Knows what he wants. Got two bowls. Well, he's got one bowl there on the left of his teammate. Or he can draw around. Little whisk. That's the way he's gone. Wants to clear it. He's not happy. And through. 1 to Team Morrison. Thanks, Tim. Been good the last few minutes. Yeah, I might just leave it alone. And when it breaks next time, I'll go to the club internet. It's likely to. It's likely to come in and out all day. I don't ever have this problem up in Western Sydney. Jesus, I've just looked out to the right-hand side. I don't know if I can get a view of it, but there is a massive cloud, just massive storm out to the corner. Oh. Bowls again. Leeds really good at this. Playing this green, this rink really well. Good start, both of them again. Just show you this. This is see how dark that is down there, and that's overlooking Parramatta and that down there. They're about to get absolutely smashed with a big storm. It's pretty unattractive, but luckily nothing here. Oh, Darren Morrison, that's pretty good. Like little bit of late turn, just cut him across, but yeah, wow. Very nice again, Darren Morrison holding 3 or 4. They've been playing really well. This one has had to see some rescues from Spurr and Winther. Well, 2 bowls back for Brett Spur will be worrying the Darren Morrison team. Cover and count. That's a good shot. Oh, very close. Benny Winther, geez, he's playing a good game. Look at that. He's hit the jack as well. Probably a bit unfortunate that he didn't kind of stick around with it. But on the other hand, well and truly exposed now for his next bowl and then his skip. Zelko definitely needs to cover that up. So I've got 8 all on my screen. That should, yeah, that's right. After 8 ends, they just haven't updated the scoreboard. That's fine too. Oh, might even count. Hard to tell, but at least 2 at the moment to Morrison team. The call there was, don't know if you heard it through my little microphone here. Oh, watch Benny. Watch Benny. Jack through. They are now holding 2. That's a great shot, Ben Winther, and was always the danger once he'd exposed that jack like that. Yeah, the call from Darren Morrison was to play that hand, and if you give it away, then you give it away, and he didn't. Zelko got back a little bit, but now the end result is that Spur and Winther are holding the shot. Let's see what Daz does. He always looks like he's lining up big. I was expecting a big smash or something there, but it didn't happen. Oh, under Benny's, and he'll have the shot. That's a great effort. Spurr. Daz has actually made that shot a little harder for him. Risk now that he can roll Darren up and go down 1 instead of being 2 up. It went the other way, which was a good idea. Turned all the way back to the jack from there. Can he do that with less weight? I'm not sure. Yes, exactly. So, Carlingford Plaza, what a great call. Wishing Gail Schultz all the best at Chabara today for the state para trials. Absolutely go, Gail. Love Gail. She's a champion. Big fan of Gail. Well, wants to clear that front one. Hasn't quite done it. Good effort. So the call, play big. Get the jack over to here for a big number. He can do it with Darren's bowl. He's going to just miss out. Didn't turn in like he expected potentially. So it is. (10-8) after 9 ends. Close game. Could be close game. Just do a little, as I sometimes do a little sweep around and show you what's here. So that's the other game being played. And in the background there, obviously, well, a lovely little forest. The cars and that. And then we go around the back and you can see behind that hedge drops off a long way. And there's another green down the back there. And then this wonderful seating area where I am. Club's starting to get popular. And earlier, you could actually see out that way what was there. See that view through the clouds, but absolutely covered at the moment by clouds and rain. You can see it in the background of this shot now. It's a mess down the back. I know you can see the building again now. There we go, where the gate is. So Brett and Ben are going a little shorter here. Ben just moves his own up, which is good. Never ever have a wrong bias with those bowls. Blue on one side, yellow on the other. It is super, super warm sitting here. I can tell you now I'm wearing nice, cool clothing. Just, it is sticky and sweaty out there. No breeze to speak of. Great shot. Absolutely no breeze to speak of. There's just not quite the weight, I think, for that shot. Nearly. Oh. Yeah, good back there. That's what they were asking for. Could have hit Zelko's at the front, but hit the one at the back. Just as good. Good plan B. Oh, Daz just didn't, once again, didn't quite get the hook. So another covering shot. Oh, big shot. Geez, I just looked up and saw Hemi smashing something next door. Wowee. Got a drive on him, that man. On the camera up, Ben. Sorry, everyone. Oh, up, over, in, 3 shots at least. However, it's also a 3-bowl target, even a 4-bowl target. Zelko can hit anything to move it, and he has. We're 3 down, may still be 3 down. Jack Will exposed. That was inevitable once you put 3 bowls in a line across in front of Jack like that. That's what's going to happen. for his forehand. Just a little heavy. Not bad back there, but it'll help. It's one of Zelko's back there too, a little bit further back than that. You can't see on your screen. All right, Darren Morrison, this is just a draw. That's all it needs to be. Zelko's interested. Wants it to get around that, and he has. That's a brilliant draw bowl, Darren Morrison. It's interesting listening to the calls of these guys, and one of the things in bowls that you'll notice a lot is, especially in the team game, your fear of letting your teammate down or making the wrong call and doing something wrong. And the way these guys support each other is really quite interesting and a really good lesson for skippers and teammates everywhere. Always a lot of love, but even then, the last thing that Benny said was, "There's no right or wrong answer in this shot. Play what you see, you'll go okay." So they're just going to have a look now at the second shot. Darren did very well. And just giving your teammate the confidence to play the shots is a big deal. Anyway, Darren Morrison gets two. Two brilliant draw shots, by the way, as well. 10 all after 10. It was 8 all after 8. Just and fairly short there. So I can tell you I was whinging a second ago about there not being a breeze. A little breeze has just started. I don't expect it's going to get strong. There's absolutely nothing showing on the green, though, at the moment. The big fella, big Zelko. That's a great bowl. Look at these leads. Terrifying. Geez, you'd be pretty confident, skipper, when your leads are able to do this. And here he comes again. Really cool design of bowls, those ones, the arrows. He's made. It's really interesting design because they're essentially the rainbow style bowls you see, lots of stripes, but it's all black and white. So he's chosen, looks like 2 black layers at the bottom, white, black, white, and then maybe some more white on the top. So interesting. I've seen them before, and I really think they're quite spectacular. It's a great idea. Now, you didn't hear that, but a huge clap of thunder from that storm I showed you earlier just echoed across this place, straight up the valley where we can see. That is a big storm out there. I wish I could actually show you. Maybe I can. What have I got? Lightning and thunder down in the valley. Nothing like that here. Once again, still a very good head of bowls. Zelko holding 2. Bang, crash, pow. Wanted to get past that front one. I heard him yell, hurry, as it came through. You can just see while they're crossing. It's the edge of that storm out to the right. It's going straight down that valley, down over Parramatta and giving it an absolute flogging. Hey, look, there's me. Hi, everyone. In my little station. Well covered here in case of any storms. With a line of bowls up in front of Jack, everyone will be looking for that little gap on the right-hand side. Zelko is going to punch Spurr across. Oh, well, put him in a decent covering position. Oh, here we go, man. Oh, it's just very, very unfortunate. But, geez, the hole's actually getting bigger and bigger on that side. Oh, Zelko will get the inside of that and onto the Jack and move it across. He'll be holding 2 there still. Darren Morrison's bowl and his. Spur yelling stun and run. So he wants him to crack the end of the front bowls with his bowl to hang around, as it will. Most of them are laying down. Anything he hits that's on the running edge won't stop him. These ones will. Watch this. Oh. His heavy bowl stopped at the front. He's clattered the Jack across. That's a very nice bowl. Got one good back bowl too. Just go up there and I'll show you if they've got the flag up. You can see it's just starting to get a little bit of shake on now, but absolutely no wind in reality, especially at ground level. That was a huge crack of thunder. That actually made me jump. Yeah, well done, Daz. He's playing that shot very well when the Jack's off the line. Raining in the gong, yep. It's a fair bit down south, but it's all the weather here is coming from the east at the moment. Oh, Darren again. Great shooting. 2 of the best. Spurry will now just have to outdraw this. Being 2 down. Oh, what call is hurry, hurry, hurry. Don't know. $11-10 to Darren Morrison. After 11 ends, 10 ends to go. He's cracking through this game, actually. Not messing around, these lads. Put my camera back to where it's meant to be. Yeah, there's a monstrous storm clouds out that side. What a cool looking club too, by the way. Look at this. Yeah, it's just run all the way across there. So really lucky we're not copping it. Zelko, what a shot. And once again, sorry that camera's slightly offline, guys. It's just the nature of it. I couldn't get it any straighter. And just what's in behind there, the flagpole and all that. Next time, this afternoon for the final, we'll be on rink 2. and it'll be a lot better. So, shirt folded up. Morning, Matty Harris. Matty Harris gave me a scare this morning. He's one of our YouTube Live Sports team. And I was staying at my sister's house last night. I think I said this story earlier. And I woke up in the spare room and I swear I could heard Matty Harris's voice clear as day. What is going on? So I'm looking for a device around to see if I'd had a game on or something like that left on a tablet or my phone. Couldn't find a thing. Walked outside and I could still hear it. Sounded like it was coming through a loudspeaker, and I'm dead set. I had no idea what was going on. I thought it was hallucinating. But my sister lives quite close to Manly Dam, and Matty Harris is down the bottom there at the bottom of the valley announcing, I think it's a running event, isn't it, Matt? Down there, and I had no idea what was going on. Nearly had a heart attack. I thought, no, I'm going to hospital. This is just quite a remarkable coincidence. Forehand shot, does love to get up and chase his second bowl. Pushes out wide. Oh, just back in there. It's pretty good. Wanted the jack. Oh, Spurry, this is great. Bang. 1, 2, 3. Covers and counts. Holding 3. Brilliant. Sun pops out again. You see the dark shadows from the players on the green. Oh, it needs a little bit more turn into that cluster at the back's not bad. Very nice, Benny. 1, 2, 3, 4. Decent multiple there. Currently more to come. So Benny's put this one out a little wider. There's been any change in there for a bit. It's tough to get. I'll tell you what, touching jack and hiding it away like that while still holding 4 shots is just brilliant. That's a great bowl. Important bowl by Darren, I think. He's close. Get there and set. Darren Morrison, what a shot. Laid down and pushed jack forward. That's beautiful bowling. Actually rolling forward and moving jack forward's the worst result, potentially. He's actually 1 down, but better than 5. Here it comes. Spurr. This is exactly what he wants to do. Move things in there and around. He's rolled his own up and may actually now be holding two. No, it's just one. The finger goes up just one. And leaves Daz just to make contact with anything and move Jack, a centimetre or so, and that'll be it. I think it's interesting it went that way. I think I would have come the other way. Just push Jack back a little bit. He said he knows more than me, a lot more than me. So, good on him. They're going to take it. 11 all after 12. Yeah, that was weird. Camera's showing a replay that I didn't ask for, but there you go. In a world of weird things that are happening today, that'll just jump up and be part of it. Yeah, pretty long way back. I reckon that's the furthest these first two bowls that Benny Winther's been. Very nice. So I'll go Chabara. That's good. And Benny going for correction has just gone a little bit overs and unders. First time we've seen that, without a doubt. First time we've seen that. Played beautifully. Just a reminder that next door in this semi-finals here from Carlingford for their club pairs. Oh, good Lord, that storm's coming this way now. That's all right. Just a reminder that the other game, which is Sean Nelson and Hemi Palmer, they're at 10 ends. Hemi Palmer's down 9-5 to Nathan Malloy and Lee Trethowan. One of those two teams will be playing this afternoon in the final, as will one of the teams on this rink. So big times, big day, Sunday here at Carlingford Bowling Club. Oh, Spur. Jeez, he's playing well. So we'll just say that I think that storm in the background there, behind the camera right now, by the way, is turning this way. The wind is picking up a little. Another little one building. It's spectacular to watch. No good for bowls, though. Oh, Spurry, what a shot. Oh, lay down. Does with a bit of a chuckle and just going to load up and go down here. Great call. Here he goes. I'm expecting the load up from the other team, I think, by the way. They'll cover. Good shot. I can just show you this now. So that's on the right-hand side there. I can't really go up much further because the cover's on. Contrast is poor too, but that there is what's known as an anvil head, and it's a monster. That is a huge storm, but that's the back end of it. But behind it, a couple more are forming. Hey, there's weather reports by Benny Two Shoes, but yeah, it's going to be interesting. I'm very interested as to what's going on there. Yeah, well done, Benny. Yeah, that's good. That's a good spot. Good bowl. Once again, these leads, man. Thirds at the moment, of course, but yeah, these leads are absolutely killing it. Oh, move it a little bit. Now holding one as a bunch of water from the top of this thing starts pouring down off the thing. The wind has just lifted the canvas above me and spat water down like it didn't cover me in water. Underneath, bang, oh, and through. So probably not quite what he wanted. Very nice cooling breeze, in fact. I've been asked before what. I actually just got a message asking me what weather app I use. It is it's called Windy. Windy. It's what the pilots use as well, generally down at Albatross. And HMAS Albatross, which is the Navy base down south near where I live, my last posting. And I couldn't recommend it enough. It's better than the Bomb, I'd say, better than the Bureau's app. Oh, we are so lucky right here. We are just, the edge of that rain is just skirting us. I reckon I could just walk to the other side of the club and actually get wet. Needs contact. Oh, turn away. I just staggered that turn away. Actually quite genuine about that. I've just turned around and had a look the other side of the club. I reckon it's raining on the other side of the club from where I am right now. I can't believe that's missing us that close. And through and back. So Daz, that's a covering shot. And I'll zoom that out so we can actually see what's back there now. The two best, well, there's two bowls there on the left are Spur and Winther. That very back bowl down the bottom right is Chabara's. Daz has missed anyway. So one Spur and Winther. 12-11 after 13. Darren Morrison, champion human being. Just adjust the scoreboard. Zoom out. All right, give me a second. Be a bit quiet for a tick. Just a little moment for me, and I'll be back in a sec. Enjoy the bowls. Uh-oh. Have I lost internet again? Don't do it to me. No, still good. Apparently still good. Excellent connection. Why'd the chat die? All right, chat's back. All right, good. Been very strange today, team. So I apologise. It's just an internet thing in Western Sydney, but bright sunshine once again as these patchy clouds move through. There's nothing in behind this, so I don't think we're going to get wet this morning at least. Bad Spirit. I'd suggest that that's Darren at the back holding shot. Nope, I'll take that back. No, it's Benny Winther's bowl at the front. Bowls shoot everywhere. Not the ones he wanted, I don't think. So one to Benny Winther, Darren Morrison at the back holding the second shot. Benny going the other way. Down that side. I think he's quite narrow. Is he going to cut across? Oh, backdoor it. Not happy with his own bowl, but went in okay. Great shot. Brilliant. Zelko Chabara just has had once again a pretty remarkable game. So I'm just sticking my head over the top to have a look. I think Benny Winther was holding 2. Now definitely down 1 to Zelko. This one here, Benny wants to get through there to the jack. It'd be wonderful. He didn't quite middle it, but what a great shot. Darren Morrison at the back is now second. As we kick over at 1,000 people have tuned in this Sunday morning. How popular is bowls around for a club pairs game? This is what we're seeing. Oh, Zelko, what a shot. Geez, they're good. They're very good, these lads. That's why most of them are playing Platinum Pennant. Like I said, as I said, no Platinum at the moment. To this weekend. Different matter next. Oh, split. Nailed them. Now holding 2. Spur and Winther and Darren Morrison wanting to put them back. And this has been super close. I think it was 5-0 at the start, and then came to Morrison kicked back, and it's been within a shot the whole time. And if they hold 2 here, Spur and Winther, 3-shot margins almost as big as it's been. Touch and fall, nearly still 2 shots. It's going to come, but it's come in, but it's definitely passed. Not bad. Plan B, in fact. And Daz will just be looking to do similar shot to his last, I'd suggest. I don't think there's much change. It's nothing good for him on the other side. So forehand, just around Benny Winther's bowl on the left will be just wonderful. So while he's lining up there next weekend for Platinum Pennant, Chabara Bull Ants versus Soldiers Point on Friday night from Chabara. Daz, you go. Yeah. 2. Takes them to 14. 14-11 after 14 ends. 7 ends to go. We are 2/3 of the way through. Just have another look around the ground. Bright sunshine once again. Place to be. Nice long end too, actually. No, just a little bit longer than last time. Yeah, it's sorry, what was I talking about? Next weekend. So Chabara, Soldiers Point, that's been covered by Bowls New South Wales. Also on Friday night, CARLO versus Warilla up here. That'll be a big one, actually. Watch the Gorillas come up and see what they can do. We'll obviously be playing outdoors. Charlestown Tigers versus Engadine Cougars. Be looking after that one. Someone from YouTube Live Sports. East Maitland Griffins versus Marylands. Probably doing that one too. Raymond Terrace Jets against Belrose and St John's Park versus Wenty Leagues. Getting to the pointy end of that season now, I can tell you. So really interesting stuff. Very good. Once again, leads. I think a bit looser than what you'd expect, but after most of the rounds through, 6 rounds, I think, Chabara Mounted Bull Ants, who kicked off to such a huge start to the season, we're looking at going through undefeated, in fact, and now sitting in 4th position behind Raymond Terrace, St John's Park and Warilla. So Raymond Terrace undefeated, 72.5 shots. Are they undefeated? Yep, no losses. St John's Park on 57 points. 57.5, so 1.5 above Warilla Gorillas. Chabara on 50.5, and Wenty Leagues also on 50.5. And under that, Maryland, Soldiers Point, Carlingford, Belrose, East Maitland. So just wanted to bring that up because obviously Carlingford being a platinum club, heard on Spurr, he hasn't got it, but that's good. Being a platinum club, it's I was speaking to Darren about it today, and they're fighting hard. They can still get up there and they're still in contention to get in the top 5 and therefore the finals. But really trying to make sure that they don't, at the same time, also trying to make sure they don't get relegated. That's a great shot, Darren Morrison. So that's interesting to keep an eye on. That's where I'd be right now, watching that very, very closely. So this week's game, Chabara versus Carlingford versus Warilla Gorillas. It's actually really big. Oh, bump and run. Lays down. No indication. I think Darren Morrison's clearly got the shot there. See, it's going to be interesting next week, next Friday. I don't think I've got any of those games. I might come up here. If Daz asks me. And then, what was I saying? Then the next round, if I go back to the matches, should be the next day, I think. Going on. Good bowling. Well done, Benny Winther. Once again, he's an absolute destroyer at the moment. Now probably holding 2 or 3 in there. That's fantastic. Round 9 to the 27th, round 10, the 28th, the next day. Just watching Zelko's ball go through here. Touch, run. Has he heard it? Another very entertaining little conversation. You want me to draw a toucher? He asked. He goes, no, just run through here. You do the same thing. And then he goes, no. Do you want me to draw a toucher? So I don't know what Spurr thought he'd actually said, but a very good bowl once again. So 3 at least. Spur and Winther up there at the moment. Oh, what a shot. Kicks it out sideways. At least cuts it heavily down. Very good. So as they cross, we'll just go through. So next Saturday, Belrose versus Charlestown. At Belrose, Soldiers Point versus Warilla. Wenty Leagues versus Chabara. CARLO here versus St John's Park. It doesn't get any easier for them. So they play the second and third ranked teams over the next 2 rounds. Engadine versus East Maitland and Raymond Terrace versus Marylands. So let's wait for Spurry's bowl to stop. I don't know where it's going to stop. At the back by the looks. They're holding only 1. And then round 11. And that's pretty much it until the finals. So round 11 on Sunday. 10 a.m. Cabra Bullants versus Engadine. Where's my math not mathing here? It's the 22nd today. Yeah, that's right. Dad's looking at the forehand. Said again, he always looks like he's lining up for a big shot. The way he swings his arms in the lead up. And they did come out a bit heavy, but oh yeah. I was asked for a touch, I think. There's 3 bowls back on that side. Could have got a number if he'd taken the shot. That's the other interesting thing I find about these guys at this level is their willingness to risk over reward. If they're 1 down, but they can see a way to get 3, they'll do it. They won't just try to get a 1. Try to impress that even on my low grade team sometimes that the dead draw isn't always the best shot. Risk versus reward. Watching this close. He wants Jack. He wants it on the right angle. He's kicked it just the wrong way. In fact, that's probably the worst result possible. Benny Winther's off the left here, just hand on his chest and nearly had a heart attack, I reckon. I reckon 1 or 2, they'll update the scoreboard and let me know. 15-11. That was just the one. There they are, the skippers. And I'll just do a quick sweep around and show you what's going on. There's the other teams. 13 ends, 9 all. That's interesting next door as well. Close. Beautiful place here. Beautiful club. Almost up here, it looks almost a little old school, in fact, which is really good. I'm really happy with that. Just outside, by the way, not inside. It's crazy. Hey, Jacoby, g'day, champion. There's my boy. Good to see you watching again, my friend. Yeah, 15-11 after 15. Brett Spur, Ben Winther, Zelko, Chabara, and Darren Morrison. This is a great one. Watching the bowls with you, Popeye, Jacoby, good lad. Now I'm watching the bowls with you, mate. Just a bit short. Harrison. It's interesting. He's the leads. Their first bowls haven't been to the standard they had been before. So at the start of the game, they were just all over it. That's, they're close at the moment, but they were still pretty wide comparatively in comparison to what they have been doing. Yeah. One and two, probably this will change. Oh, here we go. Bump, run. Daz, he's got the jack and punched it through. It's a very good bowl. Jacoby asking when we're going to have a game of bowls together. How about after pennants? We'll look at it, all right? School holidays. Let's make that happen. Great shot, Brett Spur. That's what we like to see from our top-level players. Can draw. It's probably just had the edge, I'd say, over Daz. By much. Yeah, you can see it's only 4 shots between them, so. 15, so 6 ends left after, 5 ends after this. Through the comments, my uncle. Ben, you always look like you're lining up for a drive. We all stand at the other end in expectation to see what you do. It's not what you were doing on Friday. Everyone was jumping up onto the bank. So my uncle had his brand new bowls out on Friday. Brand new. First time being used. And all I wanted to do was put a mark on them. So I was belting them. It was good fun. We had a good game. Oh, here we go. Wants the jack. Could have got it off Daz. Good. Very close. So guys, while you're on here watching, don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Just hit the subscribe button on at the end or when you get back to the homepage. And this is very good, Benny Winther, once again. Jump on there. Helps us, obviously. Helps us bring more bowls to the people. And it means that you get all your information, all your links straight away. But not just that. There's also a membership. Here comes Zelko again, waiting for it. Wants Spurr. Yeah, he's punched him out of the way. They're now one down. Very good. And a good catching home too. Yeah, so don't be scared to do that. And the other thing you can do if you want to is you can support us by becoming a member. We are working on and planning some members-only content at some point. But, yeah, have a look. See what you can get. Excuse me. And you can just support us. It's pretty cheap per month, a couple of bucks a month, I think. So, yeah, well worth it. Actually, I think there's already some members only content on there. Oh, Jack Spurr is what the call is. Yes, he has. Oh, it's a great shot. Tells him to. Jack just kind of wiggled around in there. There is no shot for Darren out on the right-hand side. He must play down through that window, push his own up. It's risky, and that's all he's got, I'd suggest. Yep, hard. Oh, wants to hold. There's the jack. Darren Morrison, what a shot. See where it went. I'll put the marker up shortly. Well, that's where Jack is. Darren's shot out to the left, obviously. One, two, maybe three, in fact. Spurr there's a fair amount of room. I think Darren's bowl is a good metre more, just over a metre to the left of where the jack is. This is going to go in. Splash. Daz, all he has to do is beat that outside bowl for a big multiple. Bring them right back into contention. It's what you'd almost call a fairly easy shot. Hurry. Yeah, he's done it. It's got to yell out. How many, Ben? 4. Yeah, see you later, Jacoby. Yep, looking forward to coming down and playing a game with you wherever you are, mate. And we're back to 15 all, ladies and gentlemen, after 16 ends. Wowee. Yeah, so some intrigue in the platinum if you're really interested. There's only 3 rounds to go. All next weekend, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. And anything could happen. Lots of teams still in contention for the top. Who's going to get relegated in that relegation zone? Very interesting. Well done. Zelko with his first. Benny Winther. I know Zelko's put one right there. Benny's had a brilliant game. One thing that is quite noticeable here, and this is quite genuine, is how Benny's son, I think, just turned up. Is how the attitudes of the players are changing. It's a genuine thing. They're starting to look very serious out here. Intensity's gone up a notch. Yeah, well done, Benny Winther, once again. Looks narrow to me. Yeah, cutting now. There it goes. Right, wait for what he wanted to do, which is punch a couple of things through. Hopefully take Jack with it to the back. Tuck it away even. I think Spurr liked that. Yeah, similar to Daz. Really has adjusted his line beautifully there. Punches his own over and it flops down to hold shot still. Tucked away a little bit more. Probably will change his hand next time. That's going in the ditch. Yeah, they're getting a bit more serious now, these lads. Definitely did change his hand. This looks really good as well. Gets the jack. He's going. Oh, gets the jack. He had a bunch of multiple played. Yeah, wonderful. Edge of Daz. Yeah, urged it. Hurry, kick it across and move things around. He's punched Daz through. 1, 2, 3. There's. Just listen to what he's saying. Yeah, change over again now. He said he didn't want to finish Jack high on that side and leave a target. We were looking around at coverage and that long distance chess we often talk about. Very interesting. Still holding just the one, or maybe two. Our Darren Morrison and Zelko Chabara. Pulling it a bit short there, Daz. Wasn't far off. Finessing the bowl, trying to get it down to the jack. Oof. Oh, Darren's still got that shot down that hand. Here he comes. You can tell the intensity of this has turned up a notch because the players are taking longer on the mat. A lot at stake here. Your name on the wall, if nothing else. And one. I think that for the last end is the catalyst for these guys coming back and going to be the turning point. Darren's Morrison shot had missed and not carried Jack all the way back. It would have been a very different scenario we're facing right now. So a huge moment of the game on the 16th end, into the 17th. Morrison and Chabara fairly evenly poised. This is a long end, the longest end we've had. A fair margin, in fact. Benny Winther leads once again, going at it really nicely. Longest end we've had total. Back, not bad. Yeah, pretty good. Shots there for Darren. They'll probably, maybe, I'm trying to think. Spurr will probably play to the open side, that left side of the screen to push Jack across. Darren, him would be playing the other hand. Can use one of those bowls to rest on. Bit of a shelf there, little shelf sitting on the right there. That's exactly where he's playing. Just to get in amongst Benny Winther's bowls and pick it up. This is pretty good. It's going to go hit it, moved it, and rolled back. Close. Yep, Spurr did play that hand. Missed out on getting there by about 1.5 foot. Daz roll through the other side. He's jack high. Yep, he heard Benny there. Given good instruction, good advice. Currently holding 3. The bowls to come on this end though. A little kick away at this point in time. A little multiple is just such a big deal in this context of this game. That is exactly where Ben put his hand. Covered and counted now on that hand, on this head. 4 shots total so far. Daz pretty happy with this so far. I don't think it's got the weight. Good effort. Only has to adjust a couple of feet. This is a great shot again, Benny Winther. Get to those back ones, and that is, yeah, perfect, Benny. Under, and onto the jack. That's number 1. What a great shot. Zelko, Trbara, Benny Winther, I reckon, will be moving it now. Moving it. Oh, actually tapped his own through. Fair effort. To Darren Morrison with a choice. Is he going to go back? Because if I grab this and have a look, he's in a risky spot. But he, oh no, that's his. I thought that was on the green. As I look over the head, it's not. It's on the edge. So Darren Morrison with one in the ditch can double it up. We'll just be looking at the moment, I think, to get Zelko's bowl, roll that up, miss it, get to the jack himself. Lots of options on that side. I think they're in a really good spot here, actually. Really good position. Oh, he's going to get to Zelko's inside one and is now holding 2. Cover jack a little. They can both go, though. Here comes the big shot. Spurry. Little wide, I think. Clatter, bang. Jack's gone flying. Still in. Be behind. Just behind the scoreboard there. Really close. So 2 feet in from the ditch. So you see those 2 white dots on the green there. The marker is about 2 inches to the right of that on the screen right now. That's where Jack is. They are. Looks like they're still holding one. That back bowl of Zelko Chabara holding that beautifully. Desmond really not happy with that shot. He walks up behind me, sitting down back here. Getting a bit cranky with that last bowl, I think. Just noticed Benny Winther's haircut for the first time. That's a ripper. He's going for the mohawk nearly. He's got the little back mullet. Have to get him some hair colour. I've got some red dye in the car. Maybe we'll see Benny Winther with red hair at some point. Red mohawk. As it hits midday here in Carlingford at the Carlingford Bowling Club. Oh, they played 18 ends. That's the final end. That's it. One shot Darren Morrison, and that's the game, ladies and gentlemen. It's not 21 ends, it's 18. Players shake hands, so that's it. Midday. We've finished. Darren Morrison, Zelko, Chabara, probably, if you watched from the start of this, a little unexpectedly have got up and won in a really interesting competition. Next door, they're on the second to last end. 15-9, I think it is, to... oh, not the Hemi, actually. Trethowan will be holding it. So, look, magic. What a game. What a morning. There's some great bowls being played. Big ups to the Leeds in particular for playing brilliant bowls. Spurr played well. Just a little more, in the end, consistency. They got the right shots at the right time, did Morrison and Chabara. So that's it. Right, I'm going to go out and move my cameras around to rink 2 this afternoon, starting at, thinking about an hour, maybe an hour and a half, but I do think about an hour. We'll have the final here from Carlingford Bowling Club. Very, very impressive. It's been a wonderful day. Looking forward to a break, to be honest. But, yeah, settle in. Sunday afternoon bowls coming your way on YouTube Live Sports. I am Benny Two Shoes. And thanks for joining me so much. And all of you, there are well over 1,000 people that came and had a look. And I'll see you this afternoon for more of this. Let's go.